okay.
It was so good before.
So, we've taken all of our cabbage. We removed the outermost leaves and thrown them away. We took some of the cleaner inner leaves and put them to the side for use later. Then we cut out the cores and shredded the cabbage to about yay big. We weighed the total volume by putting a vessel on the scale, tailing it to 0, and weighing the total amount. I think we had something like 4.77 kilos of cabbage. Then we multiply that number by 0.02. That gives us 2% of the total number. And then we weighed that out in salt and put that aside. And we put a little bit of salt onto the cabbage, and we start going in there and massaging that salt into the cabbage. And as you can see, a lot of fluid is being expressed out of the cabbage, and our goal is to continue to do that until we can put all of the cabbage into this vessel here and have it be completely submerged in that brine. Do you have any questions for me?
How long will it be until it's ready? And after we get it into the jar?
It really depends on temperature. I imagine in this season in Israel, it'll probably take you around 3 weeks. In the winter, it may take 3.5, 4. In the height of the summer, it could be ready in as many as 2 weeks. You want to keep it at around 70 to 75 degrees. I mean, if you keep it at 80, 85 degrees, it'll be a bit faster.
And if you, what is the care once it's in there? Do you do anything to it once you put it in the jar?
It depends. Since we're gonna have to find a way to cover this jar, and every few days you may want to take the lid off of it, just to let's take another video once
we have a lid.
Yeah, but it's not tight. We need to do something to. He said to
And
like
put a belt
press
strap
it.
around
No.
We'll appraise that once we get it in there.
Okay.
But we are gonna. It may mold a bit on the top. You might see some white mold. That's okay. You just skim off the layer that has that mold. Everything underneath it should be fine. If the mold if it's riddled with this white mold throughout the cabbage, then something went wrong and you probably shouldn't.
Should we sterilize the container with boiling hot water before we fill it?
I just rinse it with salt and water and it should be okay. I mean,
I actually poured hot water through it.
we kind of want to work with a lot of the bacteria that you have in the air here and that we have laying around the house. That's what's going to help this ferment.
Should I sneeze on it?
But you can see here already
Yeah, it's
the
much
volume
less,
has
yeah.
decreased substantially.
Yeah.
So let's do this a bit longer separately. When we can fit it all together, we'll put these in the same container, and that way the salt we can make sure is even with all the cabbage.
Now, if you
And-
put that in the washing machine, turn off the water, and put it on a 30-minute cycle,
Shut up.
wouldn't that be?
You're the photographer, and that's what's tough.
The problem with the washing machine is the washing machine is quite perforated inside, and we want to save all the water that's coming out of the cabbage because that's our brine.
Oh, well, we could put the outfall pipe and take it out from the sinkhole and put it into the jug.
This is the way that my omama made her sauerkraut, and her omama hers.
Your Oma never made sauerkraut in her life. She bought it.
And I think you could, I haven't experimented with this, but you could maybe take some garlic or some onions or shred some carrot and put that in there also.
Give it a different
If you wanted to
flavor.
give it a little bit of a different flavor.
Maybe a couple of hot peppers.
Sure.
How about just some red pepper flakes? Would that work?
I think all of that would work. I kind of like the taste of a traditional sauerkraut.
Yeah, I'd like to start with the traditional.
And then from there you can go on. And once you have this, if you do a barbecue and you cook some franks with real sauerkraut on it, it's really good.
That's
Or even just some mashed potatoes with sauerkraut.
That's Honey's absolute favorite. Is
Also,
hot dogs with sauerkraut.
pork loin.
Yeah, or pork knuckle.
No. Pork loin. Much better.
Okay, I think that's good. Thank you.
Okay.
All right, let's put these
Thank you.
together.
We also do bar mitzvahs, weddings, and funerals. So if you would like to sign up.